Sorry.
Every time.
I held a little bit too hard that time. So, welcome back to Mad Men with the Box, favorite Doctor Who podcast. And today, we have some very exciting Doctor Who news. And I don't know why I'm so fucking bright, but it's like my screen's more brighter than my future. It's just crazy. But, so I'm really nicked out right now. So, today we got some cool news, and stick around to the end because we'll be theorizing how could classic companions be returning. So let's get straight into the news. But first, we got the man down under, our favorite Aussie, if that's such a thing.
He's the best of us.
He is. He is the best of us.
There is a favorite Aussie when it comes to Doctor Who fandom. Yeah.
Oh,
Crispy Pro, don't even know who he is.
Yeah, Crispy Pro actually is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Josh Snares, I'm more fabulous. 50%, where's the full 100?
Yeah. You know what's weird? There's two of them, okay?
Yeah, so
they're only 25% each.
Hit him, bro.
Kidding.
So let's get straight into the news with
Every time.
We got some cool stuff coming back, such as
Pixel. Nice to meet you.
So we got Ozchris, sole content creator of Mad with the Box. We got Professor Pixel, Jimmy's mortal enemy, true. And then we got Pixel Knows Nothing and most views on Mad with the Box. Just it's a good day. It's a good day. So let's get straight into the news, Pixel.
Okay. Here, let's start with this. Just a basic, quick thing. Attention, Doctor Who fans. The TARDIS has been spotted in Clifton, in Bristol, surrounded by Christmas decorations, apparently.
Yay!
Little did they know that's just actually a police public call box that nobody knew about.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just left there.
Because as we know, what happens when you leave a police box in the middle of the UK? You walk right past it.
Yep, you ignore it.
Yeah. So
Nobody
that's nice. Also, there's some really cool. I saw this fan art today. I thought we should just show because it was actually really beautifully made, and it does kind of look like when you look at it, you go, "Wow, these people are just good friends." I don't know why. It just brought me happiness. So let's see it, Pixel. Pixel, you have one job.
I have many jobs. But I'm pulling it up. The screen just has to load. It likes to take time. Here it is. To new adventures and friends. Can't seriously wait for them.
Yeah, here we are. If it would load. And our chat is open. Whoever made this is actually brilliant. I think this is fantastic.
It's very nice. Yeah, it's not at all like the other masterpiece we often bring up.
That is.
That is.
Picasso himself would be like, "I'm out of the business."
This does have like a feel of Norman Rockwell to it, and I kind of appreciate that. So I kind of.
I'm hoping because I'm kind of sick of this at this point. Can we just have best friends? Not relationship.
I'm so done with relationships now.
It might be grandfather, granddaughter. We don't know.
So my roommate who we got into Doctor Who. We just started season 3, but we got to the season finale of season 2, where Rose obviously gets trapped in behind a different universe. She was crying for like 10 minutes straight. He goes, "Does that stupid bitch ever stop crying?" I was just like, "God damn, Anthony, okay."
I've never been a fan of Rose. Nice to know I'm not alone.
He was so over Rose by the end of it.
That's funny because one of my workmates who's also into Doctor Who, he got one of his partners to start watching it, and they're on to series 4 now, and he said, "Oh yeah, they don't like Rose." So when they saw the cliffhanger at the end of the first episode, to show that Rose was coming back. They were like, "Oh fucking god damn it! Really? We're bringing her back?"
Oh, that's fantastic.
Speaking of coming back,
Kim
there's
Kardashian.
What?
She had cum on her back in the video.
Jimmy, why do you speak?
What kind of show do you think this is, huh?
This is a family-friendly fucking show.
No. You're the person who brought in Grace. That
went out the window. When you brought in Grace.
Is that where it all went downhill?
I'd argue earlier, but that is the tipping point.
Speaking of coming back, Peter Davison, not Peter Davidson. Pete Davidson. No, Peter Davison said that he's always happy to come back to Doctor Who.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
He just did.
Back, I was just back recently, but you can bring me back again.
Literally, the more time goes by, the more I like his Doctor. So I'm okay with him coming back anytime. But if he comes back again and Paul McGann didn't, I'm gonna be pissed. Come on.
Paul McGann better come back. Now, there was recently a big release from Big Finish that Chris has just covered. So you should go watch his review after this stream. After. That's right. Where you
actually
going?
Just watch it during. Just have both the stream
at the same time.
Yeah.
You'll like this show better because you'll have twice the amount of Chris.
That is true. Chris literally is the 50% of this podcast.
You know that clip of Colin Baker when he's like, "More of me." That's what it is with me. More of me.
So, also worth showing, I feel, is this right here. Apparently, I guess the guy that runs the filming locations Twitter said that this is one off of his bucket list. He's standing in front of the TARDIS.
This is the first up close photo of the TARDIS since RTD took over. And I gotta say, I thought it looked different. I thought it was like a different shade. I was wrong. So literally, this is the exact same TARDIS as 13. So in the other pictures we saw, it looked like it was more battle worn. Nope. Then again, we were looking at it at 144p. So
in a distance.
Yeah.
What I'm going to go ahead and say though is, it looks green. It looks like it's almost green. I don't.
It has a hint, I guess, but it's more navy blue.
It's a navy blue.
Around there.
It's got some blue there, but it's got...
In the bottom right panel, there's purple.
That's closer to blue, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's the TARDIS. Now we just need to go ahead and cut that guy's face out and to go ahead and crop out that TARDIS, and it will be put into one of our logos coming soon. Not logos, thumbnails.
I got a Google Pixel, and with one scratch of my finger, I can just get rid of them.
With one scratch of the pixel finger.
Ew.
The people that know, Jimmy. The people that know.
I don't want to know. Okay. Ever.
Okay. Anyway, still more filming locations. That's pretty much what most of this is. But this time we get to go ahead and see the Block 2 director.
Don't move. Don't move. I don't mean to be that guy. But if you zoom in on that girl's face right there.
It
kind of looks like one of the Carrier Knights. Oh, speaking of, it's kind of funny.
Well, there they are. The Carrier Knights.
Hold on, let me just do a side by side.
Stop it, Jimmy. Stop it.
And the guy on the bottom right corner is looking at me as if he heard me.
Yeah.
He's like, "What did this bitch say?"
How do you get on set?
I literally think this podcast would be a lot better if we had a laugh track. No, it would just like fill in the gaps. Like even when Pixel makes a joke, we could do it. Like it would work.
What are we, a sitcom?
The first sitcom podcast, that'd be awesome.
Bazinga.
Shut your mouth.
Hot dense
You're
space
done.
14 billion years ago.
Okay. Big news.
Big news.
Real big news.
Real big news.
This is coming from the Radio Times, talking about, of course, the TARDIS interior. Apparently, it is described as impossible in logic. Define.
It's going to be like a labyrinth.
So, like every TARDIS, technically?
That's fair. Why
the
is
TARDIS, a headline, the TARDIS will be the TARDIS.
There's coral inside of a machine? That can't
work. To be fair.
There's books?
No.
It's bigger on the inside?
A police box, but they're from the Stone Age.
Okay. But it says that the interior is an impossible logic-defying set. So they're specifically talking about standing inside of it, which, I mean...
Yeah, of course. I don't think they've seen Doctor Who, because if they stood inside of it, they would know it's bigger on the inside.
No. My patience is running out quickly.
Just saying.
I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it has to do with the round things.
I think it's going to be fantastic.
Are we all going to start speaking like this now, Jimmy? Up close to our mics.
No.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Hey, 50%. Bring back Benny.
Bring back Benny. I don't know. Jack Benny? No.
Is this some sort of Aussie thing that I'm like behind? Oh, Shakespeare Code, Jimmy. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's show a little something else. Here's a shot of the TARDIS that's kind of broken. The top is completely shut out.
And if you look closely, he's attaching a stripper pole.
No, that's all he's doing. But you can see, it looks like that there's something cut right down here, into the groove.
Can you? No, 50%. Stop. No, you can leave if you're gonna bring the 55 back. Okay, not okay.
Classic companion.
Actually, you know what?
I'm
changing my decision. I'm gonna classify the Pating as a companion, and we should bring it back.
If anyone like a deep cut, bring back Jethro from Midnight. Okay, bring him back.
You want Merlin as the companion?
I want Merlin with his like goth aesthetic that didn't change from 2005, and it's just like him being like totally sarcastic the entire time. I'll be okay with that. Anything?
You know what? How about we bring Clive back from the dead and make him the companion?
Dude, I want more Clive. I don't know if you saw RTD's show before he brought back Doctor Who: The Second Coming. Have you ever seen that? It's so good, but Clive actually plays Gluttony, one of the Four Horsemen. And you just see him like sitting on couches, stuffing his faces, and it's like so gross the way he does it. He's like actually a genuinely good actor. It's like I'd be down for more Clive.
So, wheelchairs.
Wilfred.
No, wheelchairs.
Vegetable.
Is it cut out at the bottom? A ramp. Tell us, Chris. How does it adjust for companions with Wheelchairs.
It just does, okay? It's a TARDIS. It can do anything you want except go where the Doctor wants to go.
The way the the actual thing comes out to get the ramp out, he has to like feed the TARDIS a Viagra, and
Shut.
I'm sorry, guys. We got to start talking. Pixel's eating. Chris
I'm
is
sorry.
always quiet.
I'm sorry. This coming from the person. Excuse me. The TARDIS is a female.
The TARDIS is a female. The TARDIS is a female. That's why he says "old girl." Also, we saw her in The Doctor's Wife. I'm just saying.
That was the body that was chosen. It wasn't a situation. They could have chosen the old man that was there.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If she's not a girl, then why would she tell the Doctor, "I always loved it when you called me old girl"?
Term of endearment. I don't know.
This is some Pride and Prejudice shit, okay? I don't like it.
But I know that small panel that they've highlighted in that photo. I know it could be a ramp. Who knows?
Also, they kind of connect them like Lincoln Logs, so that could just be part where it connects so that it won't budge.
Probably, yeah. It could just be where if they're doing I don't know. You would reckon they would have like two separate things for doors. It would be the doors that like either fully open or half open, or ones that are just closed.
Yeah.
So it's like as a background prop.
Now, is that the front door though? Because I can't tell.
I think it is because you can see the back, and the back is just solid together.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Either
ramps.
So
All right,
ramps. How do they work?
Maranya says bring back K9. I agree. We should get more K9. If anything would have worked with like classic wise in Jodie's era, I think K9 would have worked really well with Jodie. It just would have fit that a little bit, I think.
So we replace Yaz with K9. Okay.
Yeah, just don't get rid of Graham.
And you don't get rid of the awkward love story either. You need to have. You need to have.
Yeah, keep the awkward love story that Yaz had, but just replace her with K9.
Please, master.
It's gonna be awkward doing the whole like carrying the Doctor back to the TARDIS after just like slumped over K9. Just can someone make an edit of that?
And like she's like, oh no, even better. When like the Doctor is just like when K9 would go up to her and be like, I really like you. I really like it. She goes, if it could be anyone, it would be you. And all you hear is, yes, master.
Yes, master.
Oh, man.
I understand. And then, like K9, he just throws him a sign at the end. I gotta be alone for this. Bye.
Oh, it's fantastic.
One more picture to go ahead and show. Oh, well, not picture, video. Apparently, Ruby's Sunday experiencing the TARDIS for the first time, they claim.
I saw a theory where, I mean, if you just look at it, obviously you can tell it's the first time she's seeing it. But someone said, like, maybe this is just her going into the TARDIS and seeing the Doctor's not in it, and so she's going outside to look for the Doctor. I'm like,
no, it's her.
How?
Exactly.
Is he on this door? Is he on this one?
Yeah, I don't think so. But I like what they're doing. If you guys look, you'll see green screen in the background.
Oh yeah.
They actually got rid of that, I want to say around season 7, and just had a painted or like poster in the background. So I'm kind of really okay with them having the green screen now because it gives it more life and more perspective to it. I like that.
It isn't just that's just a poster.
50%. I actually don't. I think you're lying now. I don't think you were joking. I think you were telling the truth, what you really wanted. And then when we made fun of it, that's when you changed up your story. Okay. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, Jimmy, you actually like the Sixth Doctor.
Oh. All right. I'm going to go get alcohol. Be right back.
All right. Here it is. This is the quote that I think it's going to feel. Listen, if you have been on this channel a while, you know that I pitched a little show called Grace.
I'm getting alcohol now.
It's a story about Graham and Ace and their beautiful relationship and taking on the aliens of the world after their own love life, of course. That's the most important thing. It's addressed in the very first episode. But the main villain of that, it goes ahead and it applies to this statement that we're going to show. Christopher Eccleston on the Chibnall era. I don't know what happened to Jimmy. Jimmy, if you can hear me, I'm laughing at your pain.
Okay, there's and I've added my thoughts on Grace.
Where are your thoughts on Grace?
It's in my name.
What's Grace?
Are we done talking about Grace?
No, no, because Christopher Eccleston on the Chibnall era, I tried watching it, but after the episode with the hospital spaceship episode, I couldn't bear watching Doctor Who without the pating. It is the best written character in all fiction. This is the actual face he made while saying this.
I will only come back to Doctor Who if I can act alongside the pating.
Oh, there's nothing fun. Yes. Yes.
Someone, I'm gonna see if I can. If someone else doesn't do it, I'll see if I'll do it after the podcast. Just have the clip of the pating, and then just the Ninth Doctor from Dalek. Why don't you just die?
No. It's still the same. It's still the same thing from the Dalek, but it's just kill yourself. Jimmy, don't become an enemy of the podcast.
He already is.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
everyone in the comments already hates me. Okay,
Just a little bit.
When we collab with 50%, you're out.
Yeah, apparently they're gonna be like, "We'll record one with you, but it's gonna be separate."
Yeah, we're gonna unlist it and then decide in the future.
No, you're equal as your co-stars, but separate.
Actually, we're gonna record all together. We're just gonna mute and blur your.
We're gonna do like a CNN interview where like we're speaking with a CIA agent, blacks out their eyes.
Yeah. Anonymous.
Change up my voice.
And just very poorly edit the audio where it's just definitely not what you said.
It's just clipping what I say and changing it up.
Chris Chibnall is actually a literary masterpiece, and I wish he was still on Doctor Who.
Speaking of,
Oh God,
we got to show something. Never. I love. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. Is that Connor? It's got to be Connor, right?
I think it might be Aiden. I know Aiden. Aiden, it's you, isn't it? I know because you responded to me on the Twitter account.
Oh, either way, real quick. Speaking of, there's a reason you should never be a black pill. And it's because you can catch yourself slipping up. Other people will catch you slipping up. And then you say something you really didn't mean. And it just becomes hilarious because you fuck up. Here we go. Well, this is from Heel versus Babyface. And he is, yeah.
it's Connor.
He is a renowned.
Renowned?
I called it. Hey, let's go, Connor.
Jimmy's 1W.
How many views do I have on the channel with one video? Just say, throw that.
I'll correct myself. The only time Jimmy was right.
Okay. So, he's known to be Very.
He's not a big fan of the Chibnall and Jody era,
And
as a lot of these people are.
And I'm pretty sure he's a Tory, so he's not really the most loved. And I love this because he made a video the other day, and he said this.
I'm very much on the same page with Gary for Nerdrotic here when I say Chibnall's number one. And if Chibnall isn't number one, then it's not Doctor Who. I'm very much...
Chibnall's number one. Oh, no.
It's so good because we know what he meant, but he said it so well.
Although I'd have a feeling if like the tables were suddenly turned, he would suddenly just be, I'm actually on the side of Chibnall the entire time.
Yeah,
because he would because that's the right side and it's the most popular side. But anyway, it's a funny goof. Haha.
I think it's hilarious.
There's one more thing to show, and this is according to Jimmy, and I didn't check his source. But
it's fun then.
Jimmy's literal source. Just trust me.
Yeah,
it's like Gary from Nerdrotic.
No. That was the source was Doctor Who magazine.
Okay, very cool.
He was quoted in it saying
RTD has said that apparently no one has actually guessed who is in this moment of the trailer with the the umbrella over the
someone
figure.
I can't remember who it was. Someone said first Doctor companion who was in Power of the Doctor. He's really old. I'm forgetting his name.
Ian?
What's his real name though?
Oh, William Russell.
Yeah, someone said. Are you sure?
I think so.
William Russell is Ian Chesterton. There's no way you mean that, Jimmy. You mean Steven, maybe?
Hold up. I'm gonna do. Hold on. One second.
William Russell is the one who plays Ian Chesterton.
I know exactly where to look for it. I'm almost there. Community tab. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Ian Chesterton. Yep. Someone said it was a young Ian Chesterton. It could be a young Wilfred Mott, which I would love for that. Because that means we're going to see an old Wilf and a young Wilf. And since we're never going to see, sadly, rest in peace, an old Wilf again, his character can live on through his old a younger self. I think that would be great. But I don't think that's possible.
I don't think that works for me. I'd rather keep Wilf old.
Yeah,
I don't need a recast already of somebody who at the time was still alive.
I don't get this one. Someone said a young Jackson Lake.
What?
Exactly.
First of all, this does not look like Victorian era London. So how could it be a young?
Sorry, not young. I was reading it wrong. Just Jackson Lake.
Old or just Jackson? Still, this still doesn't look like anywhere close to Victorian London. So,
and also David Morrissey's a bit older now, and this guy's skin is a little smooth.
Yeah.
And someone said Captain Jack Harkness.
No, that is you can, as soon as someone says that, you can throw that out. It's definitely not going to be Captain Jack.
It's never going to happen.
I'm going to say it's obviously Frobisher, best companion ever, live action debut. Thank you, Russell. We love you.
And he's wearing a human disguise.
So this was a poll. 4.6 thousand people voted on it. All right. So young Wilfred Mott got 21%.
Yep.
Jackson Lake got 2% for obvious reasons. Somebody else got 36%, which I highly am on that side. But Captain Jack Harkness got 33, the second most votes.
It doesn't even look, just even from looking from the back, it does not look like Captain Jack.
And Captain Jack never ever used an umbrella. Ever. Even during
It's an
Torchwood,
umbrella.
episode 1.
Anyone could be using it.
No,
Shit.
season 1 of Torchwood, episode 1, they go to the alleyway. It is pouring rain. Other people have umbrellas. He doesn't.
It's actually the 7th Doctor because he was the doctor who carried an umbrella around. What?
I don't want to see 6 or 7 ever again. Okay? Ever.
There's a lot wrong with you.
Really?
So much.
Doctor Who stopped at season the 5th after the 5th Doctor, and then came back with the movie and then the reboot.
There's so much wrong.
I don't want to see those two ever again. I just don't like anything
Did
they
we just
did except
we just
for
talked
Fenric.
about
Except for
Curse of
Fenric.
Fenric. Talk about what is it?
Oh, the Greatest Show is good too.
Remembrance.
Yeah,
The
even then, I really
Daleks, not the
Remembrance-
Daleks, but the
Remembrance-
what's it called? Revelation of the Daleks.
Remembrance for me wasn't that good.
Remember.
I even said that in
Remembrance.
our interview.
Do you still want to be on this podcast?
Do you want to die?
Okay, so we're gonna.
As Sean says,
Pixel?
Jimmy is sexist.
Yes, he is sexist. I love that.
Pixel, can you put in the chat a poll for me and say, should Jimmy be kicked off the show?
You know everyone's voting yes.
No, I got.
Well, now
faith,
I have to pull
okay?
up the YouTube and actually do it. So
I got
You'll get one vote to stay, and that'll be from Connor from 50%, and then everyone else is voting yes.
hey.
Hey,
He
that's
can vote
50%
himself.
of the votes, baby. That's 50% of the votes.
All right, we're pulling it up. We're going to do a little poll. Do.
We do. We're going to be doing some trolling.
That's
Oh,
right, just a little
man.
bit. All right, I'm going to have to mute it because otherwise it's just going to be there we go. Some trolling.
So
All right,
funny.
close and let's go ahead. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Should Jimmy be kicked off?
Sean, yes, I am. What the heck is that even? What the heck is that question?
All right, here it is. This is a poll. It is currently going. Should Jimmy be kicked off the show? Here we go. Sorry, it's 67%. Okay.
Oh, hold up.
All right. It's in the lead. I love this so much. Oh, 60%. It's going down. Oh, 50%. Who's voting on this? 6 votes.
Let's
Three
go,
people-
guys.
3 people said no.
Let's go, guys. Chris, you're muted.
Jimmy quickly made like 2 burner accounts and then voted for no.
So what I did, I have 3 accounts, and so I switched to each one.
You son of a bitch.
You know what? I also have 3 accounts. So
I have 4 accounts. Let me go ahead and no.
Jimmy should be replaced by Slovene. That's
think it's
just
just-
mean. That's just, why would Slovene out of all of them?
They're less gassy.
Yeah. I like how Sean did 5 viewers, 6 votes. What? Okay. I did the fake thing. It was funny.
He did. It was funny. It was funny. But they said yes, Jimmy. It's time to go. No.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it going for. Let me look at my watch. For the next minute. Not minute. Next like 20 seconds now. Yeah.
I'll leave it up. We're not actually committing to it. If neither of you can commit to putting up videos like you promised, we're not committing to kicking someone off.
Well, hear
It's
me
been
out.
a very busy time.
Yeah, it's been busy. But
Hey,
also,
I work 5 out of 7 days, and I still got time for this.
I mean, if you think about it as well, I'm still bringing in views and subscribers for our channel just with one video. Like, I think I did my due diligence. Okay.
You watch as I delete that video, and then you'll actually have to do some work.
Didn't he last week say, "I'm so bored, guys. So bored. Look for something to do."
Oh no, that was just that night. Yeah.
It's nice to know where the line ends. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll though.
Hey,
because
don't even start, Pixel. You got to make some videos.
I do
catch
have
up.
to make some videos.
Catch up to Chris and me.
I've done
You
more videos than you.
You got a long way to go.
Hey, yeah, you do, Pixel.
I
You really
covered-
got a long way to go.
I covered all of Redacted. I have more videos than you, Jimmy.
I got more views.
No, it wasn't a question of that. It was a question of videos. Anyway, yes,
YouTube really shouldn't have rewarded my specific video. This is just not going to go away at this point.
Chris is so fast. Yes, he is. It came. I didn't even hear about it coming out, and somehow I heard about it because Chris went ahead and posted.
Yeah, I listened to two of the stories last night. Yeah, I did. I listened to two of the stories last night, and then the last one today, and then recorded it straight after listening to the last one.
Tell me, is the Vashta Narada story very good?
There's a Vashta Narada story?
Yes.
It's the last one. It's good. It's probably just below the classic Doctor's New Monsters ones.
Which one?
Okay.
The Paul McGann one or the Tom Baker one?
I just combined those together because they're kind of one's is kind of a sequel to another.
I like the Tom Baker one. It was the best one.
Tom Baker was better to me than the Paul McGann one. Just because it was.
At least the Paul McGann one did something different. That's what I was worried with the Vashta Narada. They're just going to do the whole. This is actually where we live, and the humans or whatever demolished our forest, so we're just going to eat them all. It's like they actually do something different with the Vashta Narada and Shades of Fear, which kind of makes sense to their kind of personality, I guess, but you'd have to listen to it to find out.
Find out next week. Oh, no.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Anyway, I don't know who the hell this guy is. Maybe. But, actually, that does kind of lead us into our next topic because Ian and Barbara were like the ones that I was. Ian, Barbara, and actually Susan were the ones, but I know we're saving Susan specifically for another.
What if that's Susan's husband?
It's not.
Okay, first off, why?
Because he's in the far off future.
The far future where you're not allowed to come in the river.
But what if it is, and he just got one of the vortex manipulators, and he's looking for the doctor because Susan died, and he's looking for the doctor to tell her, or is just looking for the doctor.
You want to stop, Jimmy?
It's a cool theory. I mean,
want to stop?
It is a theory.
That's just a theory. A bad
theory.
Thanks for watching.
Actually, what if it was actually Rassilon's son, who is actually William Afton from the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, and he's like, "Oh, they always come back," and now he's back. Like, wow.
Well, what if it's Nicolas Cage from Willy's Wonderland? He just doesn't speak at all, but this time
what if it's Nicolas Cage from Ghost Rider and
Ghost Rider 2 Spirit of Vengeance?
Yeah. The best cinematic masterpiece of all time.
What if it's Nicolas Cage from National Treasure 3, the movie that didn't exist, and it's because he appears in Doctor Who. And then he combines with the other Nicolas Cages at the end.
That's just the greatest story ever told.
It's about as coherent as a Chibnall one, so yeah, let's ship it.
Into the Cage verse.
Into the Cage verse.
And then you have to have Noir Spider-Man show up.
Two Nicholas, two Cage.
Is Sean, he was talking about like the same way they use the Vashta Narada. Not the same story, if that's what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lead us through our topic, Jimmy, because here's where we are.
Yes. Where are we?
We're done with the news.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
in,
no,
I'm,
you're good.
I'm in Australia. I assume you guys are in America.
You assumed wrong. Wait, are you assuming my nationality?
Yes, I am. Because
okay.
I am a man. I have privilege. I can do whatever I want.
How do you know you're a man?
Yep, still there.
That's not how it works. But
Okay, if we're gonna get canceled,
I was gonna do that. I was
it's
gonna do
because
this-
of that. It's not because of me. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Chris is going to kill us.
I should have done this Raimi Spider-Man. Yep, big change.
Okay, so
What? Wait.
our main topic-
Okay. I gotta stop. This is the main important topic right now. What would Nick Cage be better as? The Doctor, the Master, or a Time Lord villain like the Ronnie, the Monk, or the 11?
This is a live stream in of itself. Okay.
Yeah,
All 5.
all fine.
I need that season. Just all Nicolas Cage.
Villain Cage would be amazing, depending on which type of cage you are using. If you're using Crazy Cage, that would be fantastic. That would
Kill
be amazing.
yourself!
Kill yourself!
I need Nicolas Cage as the Master right now.
No, not the Daleks! The Daleks! Ah!
I told you. I told you, Doctor.
I am the Master,
No.
and you will obey me.
No, the best one would be
gotta
Mark
obey.
Wahlberg in Doctor Who because he asks like 10 questions within. So what you're saying is what you're saying is there's these aliens from outer space that like in these mech suits and like you're telling me that they want to kill us all.
Is what you really mean? So what we're saying is Mark Wahlberg as the next companion for the Doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Mark Wahlberg is the companion and Nick Cage is the Doctor. Yes. Okay, let's just move on. Let's move on. So the main topic of tonight is returning companions. How would they return? We each got our own specific companion, and let's start off with Chris because he is the sole content creator of Mad Men with the Box, as we all know.
Yeah, sure. The classic companion I decided to bring back is, of course, Romana. We love Romana. Given that
Which one?
the fact that 2, or we could
3.
3. But even then, if I said 3, I would also have to say which 3 because it's like multiple versions of Romana 3. We'll just say 2 because she's the more iconic of the Romanas that we have.
Yeah.
So I would bring back Romana. I would have it as a kind of like quest for the last of the Time Lords. Considering like we know the Master is alive. The Master always comes back, but let's just pretend the Master is actually dead.
If the Master can escape a concentration camp in the 1940s, I think he can come back from pretty much anything, okay?
If the Master can escape from a death particle at point blank range, he can come back from anything.
Yeah.
But let's just pretend there is no Master. Okay. What other Time Lords do we have? Rassilon, Susan. See, Romana's fate is ambiguous. If you just go from the TV show, all you've last see her is she's still in E-space. If you're going from expanded material, Rassilon has trapped her in a different dimension. So I just have it that the Doctor's just deciding to look for the other Time Lords to kind of just, I don't know, bring him back for some reason. I didn't think out all of this, but that's just the gist of it. And he's just searching for Romana.
So
wait, hold up. So you're telling me a guy who is possibly the worst father and grandfather ever, a guy who abandons his daughter that he just met and abandons Susan and also kills his family on Gallifrey because of the Time War is just going to be like, I kind of want to go search for Romana.
Why not?
See, I had a different thought.
The Doctor's personality being consistent. Have we just not had an incarnation that was just that?
I mean, at least the Doctor abandons one person per regeneration, so I think we're pretty set.
I almost chose Romana, and I was going to go ahead and say that my thought was actually going to be more E-space based, basically the death of E-space, and it was going to leak into the main universe. But
I mean, hey, good idea, because
Big Finish did that.
What if Big Finish did something similar with like Romana coming back from E-space, but
yeah,
we could have an E-space connection with, Flux. What if Flux damaged the barriers between dimensions? So now you have E-space.
Who knows what Flux did?
Yeah.
If we got to find out somehow, okay?
We got to find out somehow.
We still don't know.
So what if? Yeah, what if
you could literally murder someone and Flux happened? You could be like, there was just this weird gas that came out of nowhere and took him.
Yeah.
So many unsolved murders will go down because of Flux.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, rethinking it. Yeah. What if just like E-space is now leaking into End space and it's going to destroy it? And the Doctor, even though he's traveled through E-space, he's not the huge expert on it. Who's been there longer than him? We can't have Adric because he's a corpse in a crater. So who's the next best option? Romana. That's how we bring Romana back to sort out the E-space problem.
No, we got to bring back Mickey Smith, baby. He's the king of cyberspace.
Sweet Christmas. So is that
government facility on his laptop?
There we go. So we can bring Romana back. We could just bring it back as Romana too. If you want, we could have it regenerate at the end of the story. So we got a new Romana we could use for future adventures. If
Romana, you've been in E-space a little while. You look a little worse for wear.
Oh man,
she still looks like herself though. I'm just kidding a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, Romana too.
Okay.
Last time I saw a photo of her.
No, I'm actually asking. Really? I really don't know. I haven't seen a picture of her.
Well, now we have to do a search like we did for Matt Smith's mom.
And while we do that, I got a video to play for you guys.
Oh God.
Yeah.
If you can find it.
I got it. I'm just waiting for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show it.
I'm very much on the same page with Gary for Nerdrotic here when I say Chibnall's number one.
Amen, baby.
If Chibnall isn't number one, then it's not Doctor Who.
Amen.
I'm very much
preach it. Okay. I'm sorry. I just needed to play that again. It was so funny.
Yeah, she's definitely aged quite a bit, but it's been quite a few years. But no, she's still most definitely herself, especially in like right here, this one up here. And
it was so hot back in the day.
I mean, look at those legs.
I wasn't even
those scams.
We don't objectify. Just saying, we don't objectify people on this podcast. Okay, yeah.
But I bet she got some big old pooper cheeks.
Jimmy, no.
What the?
No, you can't say that.
I'm sorry.
I was just complimenting her nice legs. Oh.
Jimmy, no.
So done. It's over. 50% are gonna message you, Chris, and be like, "Yeah, we're not doing this. Okay,
yeah,
we're not hanging out."
That's how he speaks of the Lord President of Gallifrey. Do you speak that way about Rassilon, Jimmy?
Hell yeah.
Jimmy went from sexist to sexist real quick.
That's the Sean. I love you, man. I love you. You're the best. Hashtag cancel Jimmy again.
Actually, you want to get that. You want to get that poll back up? I think it's going to change. It's not going to be. It's not going to be 50-50 anymore. Okay. Anyway, Pixel, who are you bringing back?
So my idea is also rather just scrambled together. I don't have really an idea for what they would be facing, but the idea does revolve around a modern incarnation of the Doctor, whoever they may be, mixing their team with the first team, and it's making use of David Bradley, and the entire cast. Well, not the entire, but that played that first cast in Adventure in Time and Space. I just got through recently listening to the first box set of the First Doctor Adventures with David Bradley, but it would be Ian and Barbara and Susan, and it would be the modern Doctor having to work with the old companions while the new companion has to work with the old Doctor. Maybe also working as a slight redemption for...
So basically what you're telling me is you just do what Big Finish did, like 3 box sets in a row?
What? Oh, new
Doctors, old
companion.
companions. Yeah, classic.
Well, it would also be classic Doctor, new companion. Because it would be a split story between the two. And if Ruby Sunday did turn out to just be Susan's second regeneration, I think that would be an interesting story to tell.
No joke. I'm a little tired after you talking about that. And I think it's not because of the alcohol, but it's probably just because of the story.
Okay. I didn't say it was a good idea. I said it was an idea.
I also forgot what companion you got.
Oh, I was saying the entire classic
okay.
crew. So would it be William Russell? It would be the man who played him in Adventure Time and Space.
Okay.
And in the Big Finish box sets.
Would you also do the guy who played Patrick Troughton in
See, if they had cast a new Jamie to go like they did for him to be the second Doctor, and they had somebody else to play, oh yeah, he's going to be Jamie, then I would have said that, because I kind of do prefer 2 in his TARDIS team to the original.
Amen.
Blasphemy, I know. But
Amen.
First thing that comes to mind is Daughter of the Gods. Yes, that did come to mind too. But I really wanted the classic crew getting to go ahead and interact just a bit more. And then, I don't know, you just go ahead and wipe their mind somehow.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I got the Brigadier. And
5 rounds rapid.
Yes. And I prefer...
He's dead, Jim.
I was thinking about it.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, but I know he's dead. But
Okay.
How would you bring him back? I'm just thinking. Dream World, the land of games, the land of fiction. And in it, they create the master of games created a bunch of these characters, such as people from a different time, such as people who fought in old wars for Britain, muskets. You had children. You had all these different characters. What if somehow the Brigadier came back in a story inside the land of fiction? And this was obviously a story where Kate Stewart is along with the Doctor, and she goes there with him. And then they kind of encounter Brigadier, and she doesn't want to let him go. So the Doctor finds a way to get that entity of the Brigadier to come out into reality and keep him that way. I think that would be a really cool idea.
I would.
I was up until you said that last thing.
Yeah, I would rework it as an actual more personal send.
Well, I mean, if I wrote it myself, I'd just have him be in one episode and have Kate realize she could let him go at the end of the episode, and that's what made him stay. But if we're talking about returning the character throughout like a series,
Oh, I didn't think that at all. I thought it was just for an episode.
oh, if it was only for an episode, then it'd just be like have it be Kate, then like bringing up old feelings and emotions that she never got to work through with her dad when he was alive. So then have her basically at the end overcome those feelings and realize she can let him go. That would be the story. It'd be a personal story.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also do it with the Dream Lord as well. You could also do it with the House as well. Yeah, so it's just you got to get to a place where
Did we do
reality is not reality.
Did we do a episode based off of one-time villains we'd like to see return?
Yeah, we did. Didn't we say the House? Someone said the House. I think Chris said the House, right?
I don't think.
Nobody said House, actually.
No, we didn't say it on our list, but I think we brought it up later on. We've talked about House
Honorable
before,
mention,
right? Yeah. Either
Probably,
way, yeah, House would be cool to return, but the TARDIS ate him up.
What a way to put it. So, and that is supposed to bring us to actually our talk about Susan. Because there is a rumor that there's a possibility that she could be not a major role, but one of the major guest stars in one of the specials for the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
I don't know where we could go with that, though. Like, how we would bring her back. I mean...
The guy who's walking in the toy shop. That's her husband, obviously, guys. Come on.
It's not her husband. Jimmy, stop.
Why not? Oh, I actually heard something. It could be crap. Who was the guy that we said there was like a leak that could be him? Hugh. He worked with what was it? He worked with him with a very English scandal. He was in Paddington.
Hugh Grant,
yeah. Someone said it could be him. Because remember earlier, there was a leak that said Hugh Grant's being the Doctor, but the leak rumor could have just been a rumor, but the actual reality could be he's just in it. Because remember, he was in talks with Russell when the show originally came back.
I mean, if he is going ahead and just doing anything like it seems like he's randomly playing the husband of
Knives Out, right?
Yeah, Knives Out too.
By the way, I thought that was a great cameo. I loved it. I was like, that's Hugh Grant.
It was just it just felt so, I don't know. It was random. But I like seeing Hugh Grant, so maybe.
Real quick, as Sean said, I think a better Brigadier and 8th Doctor story would be better. I would love it, actually, to see the Brigadier with the 8th Doctor. Or like that bridge between modern and classic Who. I think that would be great. But I would still love to see the Brigadier in modern time, especially have a story with her father.
Who would you
with her daughter. Hugh Grant.
As the Brigadier?
Yeah. Have you not seen A Very English Scandal? He was
as the Brigadier.
Yeah, he played like a very upstanding politician in Britain before. So like he has the chops to play the Brigadier.
But
I just don't think he has the chops to pull off the mustache.
But they should at least try to look similar. Like a little bit. Like a bit, Jimmy. A little bit.
You could say that for when Captain Jack returned.
But it was still
Captain Jack. You could have lost a little weight.
But it was still Captain Jack. It was still the actor.
Yeah, but
he was alive, Jimmy.
He changed a lot. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying he could pull it off.
Well, that's enough pain for one evening. Can you wrap it up? Susan could be coming back. That's the end of it.
Well, guys, thank you guys for stopping by. We had the most consecutive views I think we've ever had. Six people are watching at the same time.
We have tortured 6 people for one evening. We are sorry.
Yes. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate you. We will see you next week with a reboot, so like a modern Doctor Who story, I believe.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Alrighty.
Actually, no. We did that 2 weeks ago.
First off, real quick, Maranya? No. 2 weeks ago we did Fenric.
No. Last week was Fenric.
Last week was Fenric. And what was before that?
The one before that was Smith and Jones.
Yeah,
so it's Big Finish. We're to Big Finish.
No. We switch off between Big Finish and topic idea.
No, we don't.
Yes.
We go in order.
No, we
can
throw
just
one.
pull it up. We can pull up our
Jimmy, I know you went
stuff.
missing for like 3 weeks there, but that's how we do things here.
No, it's not. We can pull up our catalog. You can look at it.
We'll do that off screen. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all next time. Allons-y.
Geronimo.
Allons-y.